Hi guys, John here. I got a killer atomizer for you today. It's the Velocity RDA. It's the clone by Tobacco, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I got it in a trade from a good friend of mine, Mike Vega, with Vega Vapes. I traded him a Vector for it. It's got the cute little smiley face when you open up the top holes. See there? It's got a smiley face on it. I don't really care for the top holes. It just makes it too airy. I use the Cylon slots, and it's a great atomizer for flavor. Vapor production's pretty good too on it. Tonight I'm vaping on something I just got in the mail today, as a matter of fact. Got some vape mail. Sail Away Vapor. Give them a little shout out. This is Sunseeker. This shit's fucking delicious. But I'll have a video coming up on their entire line soon. Back to the star of the show. Right now, I'm vaping it at 100 watts build. It's just a basic Canthal build. It's at 0.22, 100 watts. So not only is it a cloud chucker, it's got that flavor, and that flavor is where it's at on this motherfucker. It's got the, you see there, it's got a nice wide bore drip tip, Delrin drip tip. Does not get hot. I haven't even really had the atomizer get hot, and I've vaped it up to 150 watts and like chain vaping, and doesn't even really get hot. It's two-post design, but we'll talk about that when we get up to the close-ups. I really wanted to tell you guys about it because if you're in to flavor chasing and you want some clouds too, this is the way to go, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. As long as you're 18. Can't stress that enough. Can't fuck up the vape game for everybody. I know that, you know, if you look at it as when I was young, I smoked. So I really would rather, if I had children, I'd rather them vape than smoke. But I don't want them to do either. So I don't think that kid should be vaping. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. But kids are going to do what kids are going to do. They're going to get cigarettes. They're going to get weed. They're going to get fucking vape pens. They're going to get anything they really want. I mean, especially this day and age. But that's a whole nother story. I'm here in North Carolina. It's getting a little cold. That's why I got the hoodie on. And I went outside to take a vape, and it's fucking cold. And it's just the beginning. My Florida blood don't like this shit. The flavor, you get all the nuances and like every bit of flavor that you can get, I feel you get out of this here atomizer. But that's up for the up close. I did do a search because I got this one for trade. I just Googled Velocity RDA Clone. First thing that popped up was eCiggity. They have it for sale there. They're a reputable site. Many of people order from eCiggity. I would. I know you can get them at local shops, 25, 30 bucks. I mean, it's a clone atomizer. You're going to get it at that price. Well, I say we stop talking, get into the close-ups, take it down to another view, and we'll do that right now. Alright guys, here's the Velocity RDA up close. It's a good looking RDA. Nothing special, nothing screaming, hey, look at me. It's just a great flavor addy. You got your little Delrin drip tip that just screws off. Set that down over here. Then right here's your adjustable airflow section. I've replaced all the O-rings on here because the ones that came on it was just too loose for my taste. So they're like extra tight. I'm still trying to break them in. Here's your little airflow control ring. Just a basic ring. Here's your top cap. Just get you in the camera there. There's Mr. Smiley. It's got airflow holes going all the way around. That gives you that top airflow if you prefer. If not, you don't have to use it. It's single coil setup. I mean, no single coil setup. Only dual coil, obviously. Got your O-ring here to hold your setting in sight and tight. Then here is the deck section, and it's innovative. It's got a 2-post design, Allen screws on the side, get you wires trapped in there nice and tight. I like the design of it. It makes it really easy to build on, really easy to wick. I mean, you can load the cotton in there. The juice well is pretty darn deep. I don't have anything to stick in that juice well to show you. Well, I guess I could use the tip of this. So the juice well is about that deep right there. It's pretty deep. So you can pack her full of cotton and chuck the juice in there. I like to do, when I'm dripping, I leave the cap on. I just take my juice and I dump it right there in the middle, and it'll wick right up that cotton. You see it saturating. So let's put all this back together. This piece will go on here. Make sure you don't cross thread nothing. See, your holes will just get smaller and smaller the tighter you turn. I like my Cylon slots pretty much all the way open. Then with the deck, if you look in here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little notch right about here on the inside lip. Let's see. See that in there? That sets on this little notch here on the deck, right there. And it makes it so your airflow holes are always lined up. That's a great feature. Like I said, I'm still breaking in my O-rings. Good enough. Put my drip tip back on. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Velocity RDA up close and personal. I got it on the Smoke X Cube 2, vaping at 100 watts. So let's go back up to FaceTime and we'll talk on it, tell you pros and cons and what I think, and if I'd go buy one, because I think that's what I should start doing, telling you if I think I'd go buy one. And we're back. Alright. Sorry, getting a little, still trying to piece together my videos, how I'm going to do my up close, my intro, my just everything. Still learning, you know, I'm new to it, and I'm here to learn with you guys. you know, I learn something new every day. If not, you need to stop living. Um, so let's talk about some pros and some cons. The pros, the airflow. The airflow is tremendous. You can get as much air as you can suck in. It's if you open the top holes, there's no restriction. It's just like breathing in through a snorkel. And it's still coming. Like I said, not my preferred thing. Give her a crank or two down. Um, so the airflow. The airflow is great for cloud chasers, flavor chasers. You can buckle it down and get it as tight of a draw. You can do mouth to lung. You can do straight lung inhales. So I believe that'll appeal to vapors as a whole. Um, and if you're just wanting to get into building, this would be a really good RDA to build to get into because it's simple to build on. You can't really go wrong. Um, I mean, any moron can do it. I did it. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Um, Another pro, flavor. Flavor is fucking good. I mean, I'm excited about this one. I've had it for about a month now, maybe a little longer. I've wanted to do every kind of build. I've done temperature control. I've done super low. I've done Claptons. I've done twisted. You name it. I've put the wire through it. The post holes are really big, so you can get about any kind of wire you want through it. So it's very versatile. Right now, I just got a 22 gauge Canthal basic build. That's usually what I do for like flavor testing when I do my juice reviews. I just do a basic Canthal build. Um, let's talk about the only negative I have for this is there's people out there that really enjoy single coil and they don't want anything that you can't do a single coil on. I think it would have been great if they would have been able to, which I don't see how they could have done it, and still have it as efficient and ease of use and have a single coil option. I don't see how they could have done it. But maybe a separate top cap or a separate barrel with only one slot on it or something, charge a little more, and somehow they could work it out. I mean, they're the engineers engineering this shit, not me. Oh shit! There I go dropping my fucking mod. Um, so that's the only con I really got about it. It does have an adjustable copper 510 pin. A serial number don't mean shit. It's a clone. Um, it doesn't protrude a whole lot like that. I wouldn't use it on a hybrid unless if you adjusted it out. Which I don't know if you adjust it out if it's going to loosen that center post. I mean, I've been strictly strictly regulated for a while now, so that's I don't care for a mechanical mod anymore. I had my fair share of them, and I feel regulated's the way to go. I think that's the way of the future. That's the way vaping's going to go. It's safer. You get more of a consistent vape. Um, Now, if you want to break out the old mech mod tube and enter a cloud competition, feel free. I'm not entering no cloud competitions. Not my speed. I like watching them. It's fun to watch. Uh, but that's really all I got to say about this guy is if I didn't have it, I was going to buy one. But I started talking to Mr. Vega and decided, hey, I like that. You want to trade? I was like, okay. He ended up trading a buddy of mine the vector that I traded him for something else. I mean, it's come back, spun around, and ended up with somebody that I didn't even know he knew. So I mean, it's a community. It's a vaping community. So, but guys, that's all I really got for you today. Um, if you have any comments or questions, comment below. Subscribe below. That way, I don't know where subscription fucking thing is. I'll figure it out one day. Keep it cloudy.